What's up, Capricorn? This is Jesse with 44 Astro with a full moon tarot reading for the full moon coming up on January 25th. This full moon is going to be at 5 degrees Leo. It's going to be at 12:54 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It will be in the 10th mansion of the moon. I will put a picture of the 10th mansion of the moon. It's about healing, learning, overcoming enemies, but it is auspicious for drinking and doing drugs or anything along that nature. So during the full moon on the 25th or any time around it, don't be doing those things just because it might not give you the best or happiest results, which I would argue in general those things won't. So, but to each their own. I'm not here to judge. The moon will be opposite the sun, conjunct Pluto, so I'd be careful of rage, specifically rage about things that are going on around the world, government or wars or anything along those lines. It's going to be square Jupiter, so also be careful of overindulgence in things. For Capricorn ascendants, you're talking 7th or 8th house, so you don't want to bring that kind of anger or overindulgence necessarily into your one-on-one relationships or into your love relationships, or 8 would be into your sex life, any of that thing, anything like that, or a deep transformation, that's created off of, bad foundations, those types of things. But with that being said, Capricorn, seems pretty obvious, right? We're going to get you a Celtic cross and a moon card, and then we'll see where we go from there. Okay. Lots of court cards. Got the lovers on the bottom. Maybe you got plenty of options right now. In love. If it does involve love. It could involve a relationship, because right here we have the devil. But if it is a relationship, it's one that you feel chained to, or you feel like it's toxic in some way. Whether it be a friendship, romantic, or work relationship, anything along those lines. Looks like it's specifically about a fire sign individual, but it could be that you have fire in your chart. If you're cusp's edge or have, Leo or Aries anywhere in your chart, that's strong in some way. Looks like it's crossed by like giving, like generosity. It's all people. Could be like you feel chained to like a work situation, or like even you feel chained to like a specific group of friends or co-workers, And with Capricorn, definitely could be, because Capricorn's all about work and like prestige and like your legacy in the world and how. This is the one here. Expect powerful change. All right, big change coming. Okay, Capricorn. This could be an individual in your life right now. Or, like I said, it could be you too if you have fire in your chart, but most likely it's a fiery individual. Or it's something that you feel passionate about. This could be someone that you're having to give to, or that is giving to you. So it's either a generous person in your life or someone that you're having to be generous toward. Looks like this could be a wedding card here. It's crowned by a celebration of some sort, a get-together. Could be a wedding. Maybe you're going to this person's wedding. You're feeling like you're having to give a lot. Like maybe you're giving like a nice wedding gift or something like that. There's some kind of communication coming in the near future that you're going to see. Or maybe you have a air sign child. It looks like most likely some kind of communication. It could be about a celebration or a wedding or a get-together. But in some way, you're going to have to give to this situation, to this celebration. That's why I say wedding gift or something like that. Behind you is planning. It could be your wedding. You could be planning. Be planning a wedding. Behind you, this is you getting yourself ready and established for whatever this is coming in the future. Maybe you already got married, or maybe this person's getting married. Maybe, because this is showing you, this is you feeling like you're stuck in some situation, or you're stuck. Sometimes we feel stuck in our marriages. You don't have to stay feeling that way, or in our relationships. It's just a matter of communicating it, and then respecting the other individual enough to try to understand their feelings on the situation, and hopefully they'll do the same for you. That way you can kind of work it out and not feel stuck anymore. Or you feel like that whoever this individual is who's about to get married is about to feel like that they're stuck, or they're about to get stuck. And in some way, maybe you're trying to tell them not to do this, or someone's telling you not to do this, or not to marry. But it is a solid, whatever it is a solid foundation, though, because the unconscious influence, and maybe that's the whole thing. That's why they're getting married. They feel like it's going to help them stay, stable. And that's a lot of reasons why people get married, right? Financial security, things like that. I'm firm in believing it should be done off of love, but that's me. Not everybody sees it the same way as I do, and I understand that completely. And there's nothing wrong with, if you can make it work and it's based off of the standing of security and support of each other, that's in a way that's love too, right? It's just viewed in a different light, or defined in a different way. Because I could say, hey, I love this, and you're like, oh, I know what you mean. But if I'm like, hey, define what love is, it's a whole different thing. Everybody's gonna have a different definition. So it's very broad. It's symbolic more than it is a single word with a definition. A lot of people, all court cards. Could be like some kind of social gathering. At least some kind of social gathering. Doesn't have to be a wedding, right? But it's something like that. And you're feeling stuck having to be there, or having to go there in some way. You feel chained to these people. Could be people you work with. Could be family, because you're chained to family. It's hard to not be chained to family, because you got the fire sign right here in your environment. Right? And it could be the same fire sign right there, male or female. But it also could be moving forward in a type of passionate way, or just dashing in, no thinking, just getting it done. I'm going to do this. Maybe you feel like this person is going into this wedding. It could be a kid of yours. Maybe they're about to get married, and you're like, they're just rushing in ahead, and they're not thinking. They're rushing in straight with passion, and not thinking, right? Or you could be doing that, or you feel like, like I said, or you feel like someone else is doing that. Because the advice is like, hey, move forward with your emotions, move forward with love, offer your heart. And maybe it's saying, offer your support to them. Even if you don't believe that they're doing it for the right reasons, even if it's a work project or something like that, or some kind of opportunity. And they're changing their whole life and just running toward whatever this is without actually building foundations and learning and going through the trials and errors and building up toward it. They're just rushing in. You might be saying hey, you're like, it's not good. But maybe somebody's very impetuous. But it's saying, maybe offer support to them if you can. Try to help them, because they're probably going to do it anyway, right? A lot of times we try to get someone that we know or care about, and we're trying to give them advice, and maybe you shouldn't rush into that. And all it does is oh, you don't believe it. They're just going to, if they're going to do it, they're going to do it anyway a lot of times. And nothing you're going to say is necessarily going to stop them or do, right? But it's also saying, offer them the truth. Give them the truth in the situation. Not three things will long be hidden: the sun, the moon, and the truth. Right? Truth is important. Now, these could all be different people as well. It could be another fire sign, another water sign, another air sign. These are people all around you for whatever reason. And you either feel chained to these people in some way. Like it could be a job or family even. And you're like, but the advice is support them if you can. Help them, even if it's someone that you care about, and maybe they're moving forward too quickly. Right? But it's saying expect powerful change. So whatever this situation is, it's going to bring change. Some kind of message is going to come in. It's going to change everything. Whether it be it stops the wedding, or it stops the get together, or it stops this social group from interacting anymore, or it brings a change in job in your entire social sphere. But you've been prepared and building yourself up toward this and getting ready for it. And it could be that the big change is that you're getting brought into the spotlight. Lots of people around you, lots of people paying attention to you, right? Because if something you did is worth celebrating, and now you're in the public eye for some reason, and you can feel chained to that. You can feel chained to being a public figure, or being popular in some way. Everybody focuses on you, all these people, giving you all this attention. It's oh man, and you can feel chained to that. You can feel like you don't have any privacy or personal life anymore, that type of thing. But really, it feels like there's some kind of generosity either being done unto you, or you're doing unto someone else. And that they're moving forward in some way that maybe you don't think is the healthiest for them, or you're moving out of something that you felt stuck to, and you're going to move forward in this way from whatever this generosity is given to you. I mean, some kind of celebratory situation happened. You know, it could be that you're going to go to some party and all these people are going to be there in this social gathering, right? It's going to be some kind of message given to you. And that could be what's offered to you, or what's given to you, is this opportunity to socialize in this way with these people. In some way, it's going to bring something. It's going to bring powerful change. So, like, if you do have an offer to like socialize, go to some part, do it, because it's going to bring some kind of power, especially if you want change in your life, right? Because maybe you're feeling stuck right now, and maybe that's what it's saying. Get out there and socialize more. Start meeting people, rubbing elbows, because that's really where the opportunity is in the world. It's through other people, because, I mean, it's not what you know, it's who you know, right? But hard work will still help you. But it's still, a lot of times it's who you know, not what you know. But anyway, that being said, Capricorn, please consider liking, subscribing, and commenting. It would mean a lot to me if you did. It'll help the algorithm actually push the videos forward. I don't get a ton of views. That being said, I'm about to make an astrology video, but I'm compiling a lot of information right now before I make it. It's going to be on Saturn. There's going to be quite a few videos on it. With that being said, I'm glad you're here, and I hope to see you here again, Capricorn. Happy full moon.